welcome back to the Bored Whovian YouTube channel. I know, haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks or so. I'll be honest, I have had a video in the pipeline that I've just procrastinated over and just haven't edited properly, and that's now on the back foot because some news has come out and we're going to have to talk about it. So, news broke yesterday, I think it was from the Mirror, and TV Zone tweeted about it as well, that, a unit spin-off is in the works and Gemma Redgrave is signed on to do it. And this seems a lot more solid than the other spin-off rumour. Obviously, I think about 2 months ago, or maybe even longer ago, the rumour came about that there was going to be a villain spin-off or something. And no news about that has come out since, really. Nothing really solid about it. Yeah, that might have just been something, that might have just been a pitch. But this feels a lot more solid. First of all, I think financially, it makes a lot of sense. You don't have to use too much, like, you're not going to be spending too much on sets. Unit, you'll have a solid set each week, which you will use, and you'll probably use more than the TARDIS set gets used. And, because it's Earth-based, naturally, you're going to be using less special effects than you would be if you having like a space-based show. And financially, that makes sense. And also having Gemma Redgrave signed on and giving her a bigger role than she already has is good, and I'm really happy for her. And, for Kate Stewart to be given a more prominent role in the Doctor Who universe. And I've said already on this channel, this is my ideal spin-off. My ideal spin-off has to be done. I don't understand why it's not been done. Like, you've got Unit just there, just sitting there. It's an alien investigating kind of military team. Why have we not done this show yet? I don't understand, because Torchwood exists, and Torchwood is a very different Unit in terms of the vibe it gives off, and that's completely understandable. And then as well, you've got Sarah Jane Adventures, just different levels of people tackling the Doctor's issues with a different viewpoint, with a different perspective on it. And Unit is something which hasn't been done yet. I think as Unit, out of, Sarah Jane, Torchwood and Unit is the one which is most prominent in the actual show. When you think Torchwood is aimed towards adults, Sarah Jane is aimed towards kids, Unit would pretty much be the Doctor Who demographic, but not Doctor Who, which maybe is a reason why they haven't done it yet. But it has to be done. It's such an easy idea to do. And as well, I've seen some people asking questions about this. There was a photo which Andy Pryor took. Andy Pryor is the head of casting, I think, at the BBC and Doctor Who and stuff. And he took a photo with Freema Agyeman a few months back, and it said it's so good to have her. It's so good to see her and her. And then Russell commented on it, going, "We need her back." And I'm just thinking, oh my god, we all thought, is Martha coming back in the show? What if not? What if she's coming back for a Unit spin-off? What if that's it? And if so, that would be amazing. That would be so amazing. And I'd love to see Freema back. Martha's one of my favourite companions. She was my first proper companion. I watched a little bit of Rose, but she was my first. I watched the entirety of Martha from start to finish. And I love Martha. And it would be great to see her back. And yeah, I mean, what would we expect to see from a Unit spin-off? A lot of references to the Brigadier, if I'm being honest. Try and do new stories. The thing is, it will probably link up with the main show a lot. That's one thing I can expect, is that there'll be a lot of crossover between the two. Maybe watching it makes the main show more rewarding, which is something I'm not entirely in favour of, but it's something which can, advance storytelling. With who I expect to be in it, as I've said, Gemma Redgrave is in it according to the rumour. Martha could be in it. I'd love to see Osgood back. I'd really love to see Osgood back. No confirmation if she's going to be in the new series. Obviously, we know Gemma Redgrave is returning, and we've seen photos of her filming with Billy Gibson. But yeah, all remains to be seen. If it's kind of being proposed now and people are signing contracts now, I don't expect filming for such a series to begin until late this year, meaning I don't expect it to come out until this will come out after Series 14, 100%. In between Series 14 and Series 15. That's the ball mark I'd expect it to come out, and it's really good because we want spin-offs, because they've said that the series is getting smaller. It's going to be 8 episodes now, probably longer, probably hour-long episodes, probably. But they want to make it an annual show, and meaning it's more regular, it's on every year. and there's going to be a big gap when Doctor Who's not on. This hopefully is going to be there, and this hopefully is going to fill that gap, and that's what spin-offs should do, keep people's attention on this fictional universe, on these characters. Maybe the Doctor will show up in 1 or 2 episodes. I don't want that to happen. I want UNIT to stand on its own as a show, and then when maybe 1 or 2 of these characters show up in the main show, you'll be like, oh my god, that's them, you know? That's pretty cool. You know, one of the eras which I really like is the Third Doctor era, and that, you know, it really showcases the UNIT family. You know, Sergeant Benton, Mike Yates, you know, these characters which aren't really companions. They aren't companions. They just work for UNIT, but, you know, they're strong characters. And you can have characters like that in this. Maybe there'll be the odd reference to the time fracture. Maybe that'd be pretty funny. Because that technically would mean I'm canon. But, you know, I really, really am looking forward to this. This is just a great spin-off. Like, why it just has to be done. It's the only, out of the spin-offs they've done, this is the only obvious one that hasn't been done. That has to be done, and I don't understand why people wouldn't like it. Maybe it has a running story arc. I think that would be the way it works. You know, I don't think it should be like Doctor Who episodic. It can be like that, but, you know, I'd love it if they approach one series like Children of Earth. Maybe not on the same scale of Children of Earth, but if there's one long investigative like storyline where they're trying to uncover something, that's something which I'd like to do. What I'd like them to do with it. I think it's a great idea. Don't understand why it's not been done yet. I've said that a few times already, but yeah, it just looks really cool. Really, really cool. I mean, who else could they bring back? They could bring back Malcolm from Planet of Death if they feel like it. Don't really know if that's going to happen, but that'd be funny. You know, Captain, Arisa Magambo. They could try and bring her back. I doubt it. But, you know, there's so many characters that they've done in the last 20 or so years that could come back, and I'm really just delighted about this rumour. I'll be honest, I am believing it too much, and I feel like that's going to hit me in the face when I find out it's not true. But I am believing it, and I bloody hope it's true. Bloody hope it's true. And yeah, if it is, we're in the money. This is good. Yeah, it just makes me smile and makes me so happy for this new era. As we get closer and closer and closer to it, the more happy I get, and the more excited I am for when it starts. And, you know, you've got to think, we're in March now of Doctor Who's Diamond Year, you know, and you're just getting a bit more tense, because the closer and closer we get to summer, the closer and closer we get to more things being revealed, you know, and a second trailer, you know, more information maybe linking out, and then just telling us a little bit more, because I'm pretty sure what we've seen from the trailer is mainly from episode 1, maybe a little bit from episode 3, but mainly from episode 1, and apparently we've seen nothing from episode 2. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, so excited for what's in store with this new era. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Comment below what you think about the UNIT spin-off. Are you in favour of it? Do you dislike it? Who do you especially want to see in this spin-off? Like the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new. I really want to grow in subscribers. Obviously I've reached 300 really recently. Thankful for that. Hopefully we can reach 400 eventually. And ding the bell for notifications, so you'll be notified every single time I upload. I've been the Board Hoogan. I'll see you around.